Hey YouTube, metalskinstudios here. I guess today I'm in the mood for a little rant. A little rant on language. And I guess the point I want to make is does using insults while communicating a sound argument somehow nullify or diminish the quality of that argument? And I've been thinking about this for a little while based on a few videos that I've been looking at. Now, I enjoy a good fuck you, you fucking retard, after a really good argument has been made, especially if it's warranted. Now, I'll agree that the conditions which merit such a response, such a vitriolic response, are somewhat subjective. They vary from one person to another. But for anyone that uses the argument, oh, you're a potty mouth, or you're using bad language, therefore I'm not even going to listen to you. Fine, if you don't want to listen, it's your right. But do not be mistaken that by not listening, you've just negated the argument that's just been made, or the argument that this individual holds. And I'd also like to point out that what is insulting to one person is also subjective. Not everybody finds the same things insulting. For example, I find theists on YouTube claiming arrogantly that they know better than everybody, that there is a God, and that all non-believers deserve to burn in hell. That I find insulting. I find it insulting because I see it as a lack of reasoning judging reason. If I have taken the time to look at the evidence, if I have taken the time to study the claims that turned out to be false, I really don't see why I should be the receiving end of that arrogance. And so obviously I don't need curse words or personal insults to be offended. I need intent. On the other hand, I also feel that the only way to properly communicate how someone makes you feel sometimes is to use insults, is to use strong language. To meet hatred and bigotry with disdain and insults is fine in my book. I will call any believer that spews out on YouTube that gays are an abomination or shouldn't marry and all that bullshit. Because it angers me to see someone try and claim moral high ground based on a book in order to prevent someone else that's different from having the same rights they do. I find this utterly insulting. Therefore, the only level of language that can properly express how that makes me feel can be summed up in the wonderful word fucktard. I don't know what you guys think, but I've enjoyed comics for many years that would have the class and elegance of making a sound argument and yet would end the argument with a resounding "go fuck yourself." Because I felt that it truly matched the brains behind their comedy and their personal feelings towards the situation, claims, or individuals. So, when I was watching the Reason Rally footage lately, I noticed that some people were much more patient than I am. Thunderfoot, Aaron Raw, a lot of people discussing or challenging theists without going there, going to insults and losing it, and losing their tempers and so on. But I have to admit that I strongly agree with Meridian Frost. I don't understand why there are so many people standing up against that kind of language. I still don't understand how it diminishes the strength of an argument to tell someone, fuck you, no, fuck you, when that person's been telling you to fuck yourself with their disinterest in trying to understand the point that you're taking time and consideration to, put across. So, the last point I want to touch is the types of insults. I want to make something clear here. In my opinion, I can call you a fucking asshole without necessarily having something against assholes. Everybody's got an asshole. They're part of the human body. Animals have assholes. I don't have negative feelings towards assholes. But when I call someone a fucking asshole, I'm using words that reflect the anger or frustration that this person causes me. I can call someone a motherfucker without necessarily having something against mothers. I have a mom. She's awesome. But calling someone a motherfucker, in my opinion, is again set to carry the feelings that I hold towards that person. If I call someone a cocksucker because he's a lying piece of shit and a dishonest douchebag, I find it funny that all of a sudden I should find myself called homophobic. Because I have nothing against cocksuckers. I actually enjoy cocksuckers. I actually think most people who have cocks enjoy having it sucked. But again, I use that specific word to elicit a response in the other. It's like, you've made me angry. Now, here's what I think of you. And I know this is going to sound weird, but when I call someone a douchebag, I have nothing against douchebags. I guess they're really useful in cleaning vaginas and stuff, so. But to me, it sounds really good when confronting someone who's just disrespecting my opinions by not entertaining them like they should. If I'm taking the time to explain something to you, you better not meet me with ridicule, or my frustration will come out in as insults. Wonder what you guys think about that. Does insulting people when making an argument, debunking them or refuting their position, diminish the weight of your argument? Please let me know in the comment section. This is metalskinstudios saying, I'll see you later.